So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 76 of our Portsmouth career mode. And you are going to be seeing who we've got in our league. What I mean by league is our Champions League group stage. As you're going to see from this now, we are currently obviously in the Barclays Premier League, but we have got our first game in this episode, which is going to be in the Champions League group stage. So it's going to be a big game. As you see, here's all the groups, and our group has currently very difficult teams in it. We've currently got Juventus, Wolfsburg and Basel in our league. So Juventus is going to be the most difficult side, then Wolfsburg and then Basel. So that's the difficulty I'd put it. But that is going to be a real tough challenge for us. We've somehow got to try and get ourselves out of this group. And our first game is going to be in this episode up against Juventus. That's why our first game in this episode will be up against Sunderland at home. But we will be playing our second team lineup in it because we want our first team lineup to be fully fit. So starting this game will be, making his debut, will be Shrijrinzi. I don't know whether I pronounced that right, our left back, and Kishner has also dropped down to the second team lineup now because Bakali's moved straight into the first team. Sunderland losing the ball here, Kishner's on the ball, Kishner gets taken out, and the referee has no option but to point to the penalty spot. Coates there, the Sunderland centre-back, won't be happy with himself. He gives the ball away, and then he gives the penalty away. He clearly steps on Kishner's heels, and Kishner had the right to go down. It's going to be Leon Bailey now up against Vito Manone. Can Leon Bailey find the back of the net? You bet he can. This guy is in really good form, and when a guy's in good form, the last thing you want to do is give him the chance from the penalty spot to find the back of the net, because 9 times out of 10 he is going to hit it, as Leon Bailey just showed there. And Leon Bailey, is he going to be knocking on Boca and Coman's door soon? Because he's banging in the goals left, right and centre, and this time he scores from the penalty spot, but he is proving to be a very good player. Good ball through to Fabio Martinez here. Martinez trying to cut back inside on his left boot. Well, I wasn't really trying to cut back inside. I just lost the ball. But we win the ball back through Dahoud. Dahoud through to Bailey. Bailey to play the ball back to Ryan Gould. But this time the pass was intercepted. But Dahoud once again winning it back. Fabio Martinez on the ball. He goes past his man. He strikes with his left boot. And I think that might have hit our own player as it was finding its way into the back of the net. Pedrosa to Gold here. Gold squeezing the ball through to Bailey. Is Bailey going to get there? No, he's not. He slides in, but he's inches away from making contact with the ball. A really good chance for Sunderland here. They're through and they've scored a goal to get themselves back on level terms. 73 minutes into the game. It is in fact the big man, Andy Carroll, somehow was unmarked in the middle all on his own. How can he have that much time and room? We give the ball away with Dahoud. They whip the ball in the box. He has a lovely first time touch and a lovely control and finish. Nothing wrong from Andy Carroll's finish, but we cannot give a big man that much space in the middle of the penalty area. A really good chance for us here. We play the ball out wide to Ben Pedrosa. Unfortunately, we do know Ben Pedrosa is not going to be able to beat anyone for pace, but he finds Leon Bailey, and Leon Bailey can't even take the touch either, because as soon as he takes the touch, he's got 3 or 4 bodies on top of him, because they know how dangerous he can be if he gets the ball with time and space around him. And with just 2 minutes remaining in the game, Sunderland look like they're going to knock the ball around the back and just play out time, to be honest. It doesn't look like they're interested in going for all 3 points, and it doesn't look like we're going to get them either. Well, that's it for the game. Leon Bailey is my man of the match, as he was our goal scorer, but it wasn't good enough for us to win the game. A 50-50 possession. It was pretty much end-to-end game. We just couldn't find the back of the net. But we're hoping our form can continue into the next game, which is going to be up against Juventus. Well, we're not hoping our form can continue because we haven't been in good form of late. And this is going to be our first game in the Champions League group stage, and by far it's our biggest game of the series so far. The only problem is we're without our captain. Ruben Loftus-Cheek picked up a red card in the pre-season tournament, which means he cannot actually play in this first game. So Dahoud's going to have to step in for him, but Bakali and Eric Dyer are making their debuts. However, they give the ball on early on here. Bergwijn's going to cut back inside. He's going to try and find the far corner. He strikes it, and that's a really good save from the Juventus goalkeeper. As just 3 minutes into the game, Bergwijn nearly finds the goal to put us 1-0 up. Kingsley Coman finding Bakali on his debut. Bakali to find the back of the net. And just 11 minutes into his debut for the club, Zakaria Bakali has scored the goal to put us 1-0 up away from home at the Juventus Stadium. Up against Juventus, it was a lovely ball over the top. Kingsley Coman saw Bakali. And what about this for a finish? First time into the back of the net. Composure or what? Zakaria Bakali, just 12 minutes into his debut, has already scored. Good chance for Juventus here though. Hernandez on the ball. Hernandez plays the ball out wide to Marquisio. Marquisio through to Mandzukic. Mandzukic strikes it. And Mandzukic finds the back of the net. And that is what's so frustrating. That when you've got a goalkeeper as good as Shiplock, I don't see how he can keep getting beaten at his near post. Every single shot that goes to his near post finds the back of the net. And I don't know whether it's with other goalkeepers as well. Let me know in the comments down below whether it's the same in all career modes, because it's a good ball through to Mandzukic. But as a goalkeeper, you've got to be covering your near post. You cannot expose your near post like that. Another good chance for Juventus. They play the ball out wide to Khedira, and Khedira has found the back of the net. And just to sum that up, guys, Juventus have had 2 shots on target and both of their shots have found the back of the net. Ricardo Alves is caught in no man's land. They strike it. Our goalkeeper can't get back in time, and just 2 shots on target and it's 2 goals. We play the ball inside here. Hachi Mastor plays the ball out wide to Bakali. It's not the best of balls. Bakali, you can't expect him to do much with that. Or can you? He cuts inside and Bakali has won ourselves a penalty. 64 minutes into the game, Alexandro dives in, and he can't do that against a player as skillful as Bakali. Bakali made him look absolutely stupid, and it is going to be Bakali to step up to take the penalty and to score his 2nd goal of the game. Can Bakali beat Neto? He's going to go to the top left hand corner. Please, Bakali. Of course he has. Bakali, this guy, what a signing. Just 12 million euros he cost us, and he's 81 rated already. I don't know how Valencia let him go for just a little amount of money. So we got the ball to Dahoud here. Dahoud's trying to create something. He actually gets depossessed, and Dahoud's got to get back in time because Juventus are throwing many bodies forward, and Juventus has got a really good chance here. Jordi Amat's got to try and get back in time. Zaza is through. He's going to try and cut back inside. He does play backside, and Dybala, his volley goes miles over the bar. So the referee blows his full-time whistle, and that is a really good result, to be honest. 2-2 at the Juventus Stadium. If you'd said to me that we were going to win or draw 2-2, I would have took that. We did play quite well, to be honest. We played very well, actually scoring the first goal. Then, for some reason, we just took our foot off the gas, and Juventus got themselves 2 goals back, and they found themselves in front. But Zakaria Bakali, the star of the show, picking up man of the match rating, he was absolutely insane in this game. So the next game is actually going to be up against Middlesbrough, but we are going to go ahead and sim this game as we want to get through this season quite quick as well, as we basically our main aim is to try and do well in the Champions League, and we end up winning the game 2-1. Kingsley Coman and Kishner scoring the goals for us there, and that's a really good result away from home. And now the next game we are going to be playing, which will be up against Leicester. However, it's now time to move into the 3rd and final game of the episode, which is going to be at home up against Leicester. We are playing our 2nd team lineup in this one because the next game is just 3 days away, and it is up against Wolfsburg. So it's going to be a difficult game for us, but I do believe we can try and get something from that. But before we can think about that one, we've got to try and do our best and pick up all 3 points against Leicester. Good chance for Leicester here. Okazaki's been played through, he strikes it, and this time Shiplock does actually make a save at his near post for once. Bailey skips the ball through to Martinez here. Martinez is through. He takes on Leicester centre-back. That's surely a penalty. The referee points to the penalty spot, and that is it. We've won ourselves yet another penalty, or have we? No, we haven't. It's right on the edge of the box. Pedrosa's going to take it. Can he get it up and down? Unfortunately not. I thought that was a clear-cut penalty, but obviously it must have just been right on the very edge of the penalty area. Kishner going all the way here. He's cut past loads of different people. He's actually on his left boot. He's going to keep on going. He plays the ball through to Martinez. Martinez from a tight angle strikes it. And that's a really good save from the former Hertha Berlin goalkeeper. We're going to take the short corner here. Ben Pedrosa is going to play the ball back to Martinez. Martinez on his favourite left boot, trying to finesse the ball into the far corner. But it is a really good block. But the ball only comes as far as Dahoud, who plays the ball through to our left back, Skinji. But they actually win the ball back. And now we're in trouble. The far post is all on his own. And for somehow, Ongwen has stopped running. He's through. Can we clear the ball up? Ongwen trying to do his best. They play the ball to the far post. Kante strikes it. And Kante finds the back of the net. Why is there no one back? Where are our centre-backs? But a good ball through to Ben Pedrosa here. Ben Pedrosa is going to try and cut the ball across. He whips the ball across to the near post, and he actually nearly scores as well. Over Bailey squeezing the ball through to Martinez here. Martinez is going to surely this time going to find the back of the net. He strikes it. It's a good save by Kraft, and we try the shot at the near post once again. This time it gets blocked and it goes out for yet another corner kick. Lovely ball around the corner to Pedrosa here. Pedrosa squeezing the ball through to Dahoud, and Pedrosa, he's just not good enough for this starting lineup now. We've got to get rid of him. Our right back with a real good chance here, plays the ball across, and we cannot get a simple pass across goal right. However, Leicester here to make it 2, they strike it. It's a good block by Ongwen, and it goes out wide for a corner kick to Leicester. So with just a few minutes left in the game, we've got to get the ball and hoof it upfield. Otherwise, it's all over, and it's going to be a goal kick. We've got to hoof it up, win the header, knock it on. It's going to be played through to someone, and our 5'5" strikers actually won the ball here. We play the ball out wide, and Ryan Gould can't play a simple ball through to Kishner, and we end up losing the game 1-0 at Fratton Park up against Leicester. That's not acceptable. However, that's going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be hugely appreciated. And I really hope next time, very, very soon, for the next episode of whatever that career mode might be. Thank you. Bye-bye.